now!
So you're looking after the drink stand now. I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddia has prepared. I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. So, I've been intensifying my being a Anyway, on top of all that, my duel with Miss Clorinde required a lot of focus and energy. Learning how to turn defense into attack and seize the initiative when facing a combined assault from sword and musket. Even now, I'm still chewing through the details. But in the end, the exchange went well, and both parties learned a great deal. Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Well then, I'll make sure to... Huh. Sweet and tingly, with a delightful airiness. I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about something with a bit more bite? Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing. Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch up and... That's right. The merchant I got it from called it Romaritime Flower. It has a very unique smell. Here, have a bottle. Oh, it's in that book Miss Magistus lent me. The Blade Dancer, 20 years on, it says. After a duel, a Fontanian swordsman will politely invite their defeated opponents to a banquet to properly play host to Miss Clorinde. But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an effort. Besides, who doesn't like trying new things, right? When I gave it to her at our post-training banquet, Miss Clorinde really did enjoy this juice. If you want to know what I've been eating, they launched a initiative and started distributing a form of standardized canned food to knights operating in the wilderness. In the past, we only had dry rations. Every mealtime we had to set up. Now we just need to bring our standard field rat. The problem is, the vice captain of the 5th company, in any case, after eating it for a week, you can hardly blame the legit. Of course, having fresh meals prepared. Yes, I have. To make matters worse, several veteran knights who had been stationed at Dorman Port were transferred to my squad. Leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations, and those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were almost taken down by the enemies. Me? I'm completely fine. It was mentally tiring for sure. But fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. They won't be questioning. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly points. Oh my. To be honest, before we crossed swords, I was feeling eager, but Miss Clorinde's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. In the library, there are some old Fontanian newspapers from hundreds of years ago that give some idea of how formidable an organization it was. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Clorinde was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her sword. Certainly, from my own experiences, Miss Clorinde's abilities more than match those descriptions. Incorporating elements of swordsmanship into a drink. A commemorative cocktail at... That definitely... That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in all of Teyvat who could come up with such a perfect metaphor. There's no... In recent years, firewaters gained popularity the world over, following in the wake of prosperous Snezhnayan merchants. You really are good. Why don't we try replacing the fruit wine with firewater? As for the... Brilliant.
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song, mixed to meet your personal preferences.
Oh my, what beautiful colors. And you even added my Romaritime flower fruit extra. The aroma is perfect, and I could... Give me a moment to come up with the right words. I know it's unbecoming of a lady, and a proper connoisseur would savor their drinks, but I'm sorry, this is... can you mix me another? Ah. Oh, no, what was I going to say? Whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail... Oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep. Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been. By the time I've written up those reports for my exchange with Miss Clarend, I'll have been on duty for 3 months. Jean, the acting grandmaster. Isn't it about time? I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You, Borg.
Suspicion confirmed. While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar presence, so I came over to take a look. And sure enough... If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing she'd take 100 pictures and write up a report. Sword-wielding traveler's secret side hustle. Exclusive cocktails from Tevat's Explorer. You'd make the front pages of every major newspaper. And there'd be crowds of Fontanian tourists flock. Luckily for you. And on that look on your face tells calm and...
Your caramel blaze is ready.
It sure lives up to its name. The color reminds me of a raging fire, while that aroma... It's quite strong. I just need a little time to get used. As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to last year. I only had a small classic wine, and it was nowhere near as strong as this concoction of yours. From a professional perspective, alcohol can cause dizziness and impair one's ability to work. But when Miss Farina saw me off at the docks, she mentioned that Mondstadt is the land of wine and poetry. Since I'm here, I thought I should at least try the local specialties. In fact, Captain Eula, she even gifted me a bottle of Romaritime flower fruit extract, which is no longer produced in Fontaine, and can now only be found overseas. Out of the utmost respect for her skills, I feel compelled to I truly appreciate all the... Huh? Does that mean she's already finished her commission? Well, once I return to Fontaine, perhaps I can let Siege... I'm not sure I'd say... On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take the same boat. Naturally, we got to chatting. I've often heard Sigewinne praise her work. After conversing with her on the journey over, she's gentle and composed, yet keeps others at a distance. Oh, thank you, but there's best to just let things take their natural course. Since I eat a lot of meat, the slight acidity of the juice helps balance. After the swordsmanship I had 8 different... Of course, there was still room. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had enough calories to sustain 3 days of To be honest, I can still taste the... I've seen a little. I took Navia research on this place. Many of the scenes and illustrations for the tabletop troupe were inspired by views of Mondstadt. However, the way she describes the atmosphere in her world building is perhaps because I've mostly than the train. Recently, the newer while this has slightly reduced their overall toughness, perhaps it's because that scent gave me over time. The faint Of course, there is a solution to this problem. The next time you find yourself in... If you also dislike... Indeed it is. The knights codenamed Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, they told me the design has only just been finalized. Apparently, it's only presented to... You're not wrong. I guess it's similar to how I can't remember the name of every clerk in the palace, but I'm certain you'll get to know them in time. They're clearly seasoned veterans. Though they work desk jobs, they still turn up After handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they wanted to continue last night's duel and determine who had the highest alcohol drinking before, yet to work with clear minds the next day. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadters may seem carefree, they actually have an admirable ability to know their limits when it comes to... Are you already planning the details of our hype? Based on my So when the time comes, I think you'd... All right, even if it's still a...
All right, this new a cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists.
There's a subtle saltiness that combines well with the tartness of the fruit and the sweetness of the caramel. The color of the wine also fits well with the name, and the lightning imagery contrasts with the fiery nature of the caramel glaze. But where does the leisure time part come in? I see. That certainly matches the impression this cocktail. Its unique aroma and taste will hold a special place in my memories of. Do you think, if the chance were to present itself, you'd be interested in mixing drinks somewhere else? A cafe, for instance. Or mostly for Navia and Miss Farina's sake. Though obviously I'd be more than happy to try more of your I understand. I won't try to strong thanks to you, whether I'm
Share your troubles with the wind. Lord Barbados will respond to you.
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor.
Divine light, shield them! I am the cutting edge of fashion!
Forest, protect us for the everlasting.
Be gone, shadow of darkness!
Without further ado! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
You poor love.
All the light shine...
By the frost moon of old.
Behold, the dark!
Precious color! Scatter!
Leave this.
Be cleansed!
You got this!
Divine light, shield them!
Light compels you!
With one heart, we pray.
Without further ado!
All the light shines...
Delicate as silk! Lend me a hand.
You got this! Go get him, Aiden! Behold, the dawn!
You poor lost lamb. By the frost.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Foolish and ignorant.
While the light shines bright, light come...
Leave this place.
Scrub color. Scatter. Be cleansed. Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Go get him! Just make sure Intel gets back.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
You poor lost lamb. With one heart.
While the light shines bright, be gone, Shadow!
Let's go, Tomago. I am the cutting edge. Foolish. Be cleansed.
Forest.
Light compels you!
Divine light, shield them.
For the everlasting forest.
Not on my watch! Go get him, Aiden! Be gone, Shadow!
Scrub color. Scatter.
Leave this.
You got this! Light compels you!
Be cleansed. The sky's clear. The blaze will...
Forest, protect us with one heart.
You pick... Arrogant and...
Behold, the dawn!
Lend me a hand. Delicate as silk.
By the frost moon of old.
Divine light, shield them.
While the... Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
Without further ado. Light the dust. Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Leave this.
Behold, the dawn! Go get him, Aiden!
I am the cutting edge of fashion. On to the breeze. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave it. Start. A dash of rock. What is the power of the rock?
Annihilate.
The pinnacle of excellence! Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Rain cutter! Extinguish! Ha!
Mine to wield.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Goose on the loose! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
That's more like it.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Know my sword! Witness the power of God! A little amuse-bouche! A burst of... Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Surge! Yeah!
Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices. And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all.
The Grandmaster's wording is, we made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure. So he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many. Am I right?
Ah, so you're just hungover.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the Knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time. Ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tears? That ability is unique to you, and to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry. I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yesterday when that fungus jumped out at—
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can The parts you're testing today are more stable, so there shouldn't be Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision in mind.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Klee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important.
Yep, that chick.
Ha ha ha. Well, let's get this show on the road.
Hey there, friend. Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the Real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but she's one busy bee, that's for sure. I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations. Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed for magic. Incredible stuff. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done. Not today, I'm afraid. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot. True, but it doesn't seem like the people who created this place set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some, and then we all can have a few? But could we even take them back into the real world?
Weird.
Found it! Barbara, over here! Coming! Oh, how did this happen? Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey...
Sorry, what?
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back. Wait, what? What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is...
So that's where it was. Fiona? What are you doing here? It's my first time seeing these little guys. They're from Natland, right? Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need... And you know what? Chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff. Looks like your campaign is going strong. Of course. The only thing missing is... the cats, actually. They seem to prefer... but that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where... So, Alice said she would find... But hey! Then you should call this place... Fatui around.
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long time. Not that I've... oh, guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home?
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders.
I suppose, but Your experiences tend to be, it's possible the Fatui station them here long term to keep.
Either way, we should have Nicole take.
I guess you're right. We don't.
Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt. Wait, Elmo.
Hello, you two. Looking to buy some flowers? Yes, I came to Mondstadt to collect it. Then, this lady who called herself a mage told me she had a bunch of rare plants she was sure I'd never seen. All I have to do is manage this flower shop, and I get to research these plants. Oh,
Nice! That should help you come up with some.
if there's one trait they have in common, I think it would be the feeling of summer. Refreshing and clear, cutting through the full-bodied and dreamlike floral note. I certainly have a lot to research. Be here for.
We're looking for things in here that are different from the real Mondstadt. Hey, since you like them so much, why don't we ask Nicole if you could preserve them in some way?
Really? That would be amazing.
Off to the freezer!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Even the most
unassuming ingredients can produce a... Sounding flavor.
Whoa! Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday. We're at the Favonius Cathedral now.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Also, why is Tone Deaf Bard the only one?
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it up. See? Here comes Diluc now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre der Himmel. Unfortunately, that intel came a little late. A conflict between the two parties is ensuing inside. If the Fatui succeed, we'll miss our chance to borrow the lyre. Come on. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh.
It's all thanks to that
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along. The cameras are rolling.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take...
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably...
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius... If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this map.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the whole...
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area.
This is like getting...
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we managed to catch the Fatui thief and...
That would... complicate things. Worst case scenario, we might need to do another take. So if you could refrain from...
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try...
You ain't messing around, huh?
Oh no! This keeps up. The holy... Oh, sorry. This. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average...
Let me see here. It looks like magical autoload has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve...
You all sure are getting into character.
If the conflict really...
Yeah.
When your free time is as precious as...
I never thought I'd get the chance to spar with the cavalry captain.
I'm always up for a duel. As long as you treat me to a...
How dare you stand in our way! You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough!
I couldn't keep up.
Expeditions have...
No entry. This place is under Fatui jurisdiction.
What a coincidence. Or perhaps I should say, great.
Yes, well, this looked like the most relaxed part of the performance. I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my work as soon as possible. I'm assuming you feel the same?
Of course. After all, this place suffers from a dire lack of comfortable tea.
Well, it seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable Electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy.
No! We're too... Put the lyre down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look?
And I suppose I look enough like an Electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go... Sissons, take care of these pet. The holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away!
Here, take it away. And don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations!
Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Ambler's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's at least a few times bigger.
Yes.
I remember it being much more run down. This place is...
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their hand. I know for sure it's not the work of the Knights.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our dear mage.
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home.
Yeah, this is go big.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the holy...
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us.
That's what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath their feet. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice!
Mona? Oh, you mean Barberloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt at...
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that too.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty...
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Rheindotter,
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt to settle the score.
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on a...
I'm not. Is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a Fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me.
All right.
If you want the answer, think back to what I said it.
Yahoo!
Mona's riddle was as follows. A human never doubts what their eyes see, or rejects the ground. However, things that are taken to be indisputable are often...
Here we go!
Ooh.
Yahoo!
Trying to keep up! Ah. Trying to keep up! on me!
Looks like Mika's guarding this.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No. Wait, my line. How did you get in?
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the lyre.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are needed to enter, and each one is guarded by a Fatous.
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations would go to waste. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their—
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand up against all of you, it made sense. I mean, Mr. Diluc practically had me in a cold sweat.
Really? I only had 1 line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest.
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few tricks up your sleeve, Mr. D. Anyway, you can head in now.
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have—
Do I?
It would benefit the
All right. I told you everything I know. Now leave me.
And off he goes.
Huh?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Looks like we were followed. Guess
Stand aside. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on!
Try to keep up!
Ah, Killjoy! We've only just begun! I see through you!
Going flat!
You can't
Here
run!
we go!
Neither can I. Don't be a Killjoy! We've only just begun!
Up the ante!
I miscalculated.
Okay! You win!
Probably because you had to act like a Fatous. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
True! Guess I didn't stand a chance.
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatous costume. Does that mean the auto-load bug is fixed now, Nicole?
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff?
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's the crest I was guarding.
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him navigate his past. It's hard to believe we finally have answers after all these years. So, on behalf of all the adventurers in Mondstadt, truly.
Well, that's what friends are for.
Speaking of, how have things been since you got back, Bennett?
Same old, same old. Bad luck included. But I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them Mondstadt.
Talk about bad luck. The minute you put on that Fatui costume, the gun stopped working.
Yeah, thanks for... Guess I'll have...
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors.
The Fatus up ahead is a pragmatist. You might have a chance to avoid conflict if you...
Yes, but just have to be careful. We need that crest. Yahoo!
Coming here first? I'd reconsider if I were you. Ha! You've been warned.
Use me.
Let's play!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself. Intel.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon agreed to take part. That was the backup plan. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change me back into an evil dragon.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge change.
Oh, because Mika is Guard A.
As expected, Alice has got it all planned out.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play the evil.
The Fatus up ahead values wealth above all else. Luckily, I've prepared an...
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this. The crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to... Let's talk big... That's all. You have to at least make it... That's all. Not a chance. If that's your offer, might as well... Here we go!
Maria sweeping in!
Think you can get away? Gotcha!
Predators!
I swear by my sword! All right, here's the crest. Huh. And with that, I'm off the clock. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something cry. You reeled in the true moon from beyond the false firmament. Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't know? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon instead. Of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just...
Oh, come on, enough of...
All right, we've got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika. the crap.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked...
Thanks.
No problem.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice. Where's the fun in...
Of course you want to make things difficult.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon
Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up? Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the table.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. Allow me to clarify before we proceed.
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and
So then, I'm the one who walked in.
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provided us with backup, did she not?
'Tis true, though thine... Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
Look, the Ravens get confused if they don't hit anyone. Now's their chance!
Group 2, reinforce!
On me! Up the ante!
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
Here.
Up the ante! On me!
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Yahoo! Go as planned!
Wind, hear me.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
All right. I give up. Just don't hit. All right. I know when I'm...
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain
Yeah! This role was perfect! Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good...
Huh. It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were...
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait! Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed?
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here.
It's open!
Miss Alice does look...
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy
Wow! This is quite the gathering. And do you smell that? Oh, Paimon's stomach has been...
Oh, hello. Did you need something? Then, as more and more of our ranks left now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time...
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you... Edition home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is...
The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is where I appreciate the kind work. Make sure to do the same, Trout, now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in...
Hey! Honorary Knight, look up! Pretty stellar view from up here! And the breeze is nice, too!
Oh, of all the places to sit. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Noelle! I've been looking everywhere for you. Just give me 1 second. I need to bring a few crates of drinks over first. But I'll be done soon. In that case, I'll help.
Wanna eat at our table?
All right. Let the... begin.
Even though I didn't have a lot of lines, I still had fun. Acting out a light-hearted script alongside a bunch of friends.
Quite a change of pace from our
Yeah, this was fun.
As the battle hung in the balance.
Cyrus told me all about it.
You having seen it for myself?
That was Hexenzirkel magic, not some incantation, but... what a...
give up.
Have a seat. I come bearing drink. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The cathedral, the statue, the windmills. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad. I suppose Barbatos could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been stretched thin without your help. Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in that land also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the—
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us.
Don't mind if I grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares?
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime,
Two are on—
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the final stop on your journey is just around the corner. The Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyronosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grandmaster?
Haha! Of course not.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Signora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Signora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, Perhaps even the entire city might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things have changed since. Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks, so I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Not Cry. If you need help, just say the word.
The look in your eyes. It's changed a lot since you first set off from Mondstadt. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Teyvat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters. They are all perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a time like this? You're no fun, Varka.
Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Da da da! Da da da!
This is so fun!
I think so too. Come on.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to...
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have...
Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the... background music in the kitchen.
Take flight! Strike a pose! My apologies! A little amuse boost! Take it! Go on. You have my approval. Off to the freezer!
Yoo-hoo! Busted!
Kamisato out! Soumetsu! In over my head. Gotcha! Take flight! Shower me with... My apologies! A little amusement...
Quietly now.
Take flight! A little amuse-bouche! There's on the loose! My apologies! Sakura swirl! Yoo-hoo!
Busted!
Whirling snap! Cha! Cha! Kamisato out! Soumetsu! Take flight!
No!
The pinnacle of excellence! Adaptive rock!
Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now.
Whirling snap!
Gotcha.
Off to the freezer! My apologies! Embrace the ice!
Quietly now.
Time to shine! Goose on the loose! Adaptive rock! Shower me with this! Take flight! Cha! Ha! Za!
Take it easy.
My apologies! A little amuse-bouche! By royal decree! Oz, reveal thyself! By royal decree!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
A blade.
thyself! By royal decree! Oz, reveal thyself! By royal decree!
A dash of frosting! Let's go, Tomato!
The pinnacle of excellence!
Over here! Blink!
Oz, reveal thyself!
A little amusement! Lend me a hand!
By royal decree! Oz, reveal thyself!
Off to the breeze!
No rest for the wicked.
A blade embraces its duty.
Ready and waiting.
By royal decree. I The insolent.
Adaptive Frost! Pull in!
Strike a pose!
I can still fight!
Out of my sight. On, reveal thyself. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Are you my royal here to play with me? Off to the freezer! Let me look at me. Just once more.
Charge! Adaptive Frosting!
Oz, reveal thyself! Cry out.
Are we sure this stuff isn't expired?
What's one more?
Up to the freezer!
One shall descend once again.
Finally,
A dash of frosting!
advance! This battle.
Follow my lead.
By royal decree.
This realm is no home for a princess.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Oz, reveal thyself!
No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gem.
By royal decree!
No rest for the wicked.
Oz, reveal thyself! By royal decree. Oz, reveal thyself. eavesdropper.
Oz, rip Oz to the breed! Charge!
The show begins! Citizens shine no longer. By royal decree.
I created another universe and found...
interesting trinkets for me. Oz, reveal thyself!
Charge! Press the advantage!
Shower me with praise! I summon thee!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
By royal decree! Strike a pose!
All forces, retreat.
Oz, reveal thyself!
No rest for the...
Yoo-hoo! A little amuse-bouche! A burst of flavor! I summon thee! By royal decree! Oz, reveal thyself! destiny has brought me hither. Midnight Phantasmagoria! Shower me with praise! Take it!
Go on. You have my approval.
Oz, reveal thyself!
My lucky day.
This place gives me a bit.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl, frilly churl, willy churl, frilly willy, hilly churl. What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain? Strike a pose! Free! Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Here comes the catch. Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! The pinnacle of excellence! So rude! Yacha! My apologies! Whirling snow! Busted! Yoo-hoo! Bear's on the loose! Take flight! Quietly now. Strike a pose! Time to shine! A dash of frost! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Things are about to get dicey. Busted! A little elusive! Take flight! Whirling, a dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! My apologies! Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Take flight! Kamisato out! Sometsu! Off to the freezer! A burst of flavor! Let the world collide! Busted! Shower me with a dash of frosting! Yeah! Whirling snow! Take flight!
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. blade.
Save me. Save me.
Big Sis Yoimiya! You're here! Hey there, Aino! I came as soon as I got your letter. So how's it going? Is it done? You bet! I finished your order right away. Enough.
Affirmative. Retrieving order data. Client Big Sis Yoimiya ordered a custom-made companion gift for children. Remarks. To be traded for tricolor dango recipe. Launch order verification complete.
Everything's right here. Check it out. Satisfaction guaranteed. Let me see. Whoa! This is a pot of fish? Yep. I call it the Wibbly Wobbly Fishy Pot. Look, the fish can even wiggle back and forth. Now you won't have to worry about Matsuzaka and the others not being able to keep fish alive. They don't even need to change the water. What do you think? What do you think? Wow, wow! Fish landed in a flower pot? That's awesome! I know! How did you come? Matsuzaka, Iwao, and Saika are going to be so excited! I'll say thanks for them first. Of course! As long as there's sweet stuff involved. Right? You like it too? I made lots because I had enough materials. You can have this one. No need, no need. Big Sis Yoimiya gave me lots of gifts. And she even made me so much. I don't quite know. No problem. Here, take it. And let's have a spin-off and yay!
And the winner may continue operating the spinning top while awaiting the completion of...
Yeah, exactly! Hurry up, Big Sis! I practiced a whole bunch yesterday. Oh, trying to beat me? Not in 100 years.
I performed this trial yesterday, following precise calculation of the force, angle, and time necessary to initiate the spinning operation. I have affirmative. My spinning top ceased rotation only when Aino. Since then, I have assessed with that said inference. She has established a new friendship. This is most favorable.
Is it just Paimon, or do you smell something yummy? Colin Bean is having a feast for one!
Traveler,
Looks like someone's enjoying.
would you like to try some as well?
We don't usually see you eating here. Did you go out just to.
Lauma gave it to me,
Wow! She's sure?
on the condition that I don't leave.
Wait, what? Isn't that just a bribe so you'll accept house arrest?
She also brought me some interesting books, and exquisitely made.
Now it sounds more like a mother going out on a business trip and.
She just told me not to go out for the time being, and to be especially sure to. I asked the animals who came to deliver my meals, but Llama had instructed them to remain silent. If I had to get, worry not. And if the Scions are indeed preparing for something,
Yeah! Paimon's kinda curious now, too!
you can. But she likely knows you'll come to see me. So.
You wanna renovate the statue of Kutor?
Precisely so. No longer is she the wingless Kutar who could only gaze at the moon beyond the skies in solitude. We witnessed her unfurling her wings, and know she has regained the free. As such, it is only right that the statue
That does sound like a good idea.
that I have. I spoke and of how we stood against the force that pollutes this world with the guidance of that Everyone was delighted to hear of her return, so I took the opportunity to convey Columbina's thoughts to them, that she wants to see us as family. And
The Lady Moon Goddess.
Would we not be overstepping by regarding her as family?
I believe that this is what Columbina genuinely wishes for.
I can't believe the Lady Moon Chanter referred to our moon goddess by her first.
Perhaps you may all yet recall the words I spoke. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it. I will not ask all of you to make the same choice as I, but I do have words I would like to share with you. If we wish to invite the moonlight in to stay, we must first open doors that once were. That is what happened. Considering the situation over the past few days.
Lady Lauma, a new batch of stone has arrived.
Understood. I'll be right over. Could you keep what I said, including what you've
Paimon knows you mean well, but seriously? You sure do love yours. Hey, Llama, about Paimon's hush money. Paimon meant to say, we don't happen to have any spare Feast of the Moon servings today, do we?
That we do. Come.
Guess what, Colomina? You were right. So, we'll be keeping you company over the next few days. You just sit tight and keep those expectations high.
Expectations for.
Nothing. Oh, here comes our food!
It says the time has come. Do you.
Oh!
Yes? Yes.
But you can use Kuvaki to observe the outside world even so, right?
That's right. If anything, I sense things.
Then, could we ask you to deliberately not sense any changes outside for the time being?
So that this can be, plus.
Sounds like you've already guessed what this is about.
All right. I see. In that case, would you take my hand?
Here we are! She really did open her...
It's beautiful. This pair of wings makes it look all the more complete.
This is a gift we to celebrate our goddess.
The me from before, but now... what I feel is perhaps... like this. Thank you all.
We do have another...
Huh? There's another surprise?
My fellow scions and I have organized a simple welcome banquet From now on, this will be your home as well. Whenever you grow homesick, please feel free to remain here and enjoy our hospitality.
Sure.
Let's go then. It is my hope that every night may be as wonderful. Welcome home. Come.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
I've already organized all the materials related to the products and the business premises. Considering, I recommend that you coordinate with your partner in Fontaine as soon as possible to decide on a time.
Oh dear. There I was, so caught up in choosing the new store location that I almost forgot about.
Please don't panic. According to the schedule we drew up, there's still ample buffer time.
Miss Kukishinobu, you truly are a professional consultant.
Oh, you're too kind. As for the next phase of our marketing strategy...
Of course!
All right, feel free to contact me anytime. Traveler! What a coincidence running into you here. How have you been lately? Yes, a business owner wants to promote Ina's, which brings me here on this business trip to assist with local... Speaking of which, this business owner is quite generous. That's right, we came here to get... Let me check the time. They should be underwater. Yes, underwater. Meaning the fortress of...
Whoa! Woohoo! Man, the water feels great. Pretty quick for such a teensy little ship, huh? But did you really think Arataki, the man, Ito? Akira, Mamoru, get in the water quick! Last one to catch that boat's a rotten egg. Not gonna be me, though. Hey! Do you even know how to swim, Genta?
Boss, wait! I still haven't learned...
Please refrain from... I repeat, foreign tourists must also comply with local laws. Passengers are not to swim in the Aqua Rail waterway. This is a violation of the Aqua Rail traffic. Does anyone happen to know that very tall gentleman over there? Could you please help convince him to board?
I apologize, Miss Melusine, for causing you trouble. I'll fish them out right away.
Mont, good thing you're here.
Understood. Hey you, big guy. Your behavior constitutes a serious threat to public transportation safety. I'm going to need you to...
Huh? What, you got any proof? Who's been threatened? Everyone looks perfectly fine to me. You know, I've got a top-notch lawyer on my side. Besides, even that Tengu warrior everyone's so scared of back home in Inazuma can't do nothing to me. How's a
Shorty? That's really mean. Monsieur Neuvillette said I'm perfectly capable of doing any job I said.
Can it, boss? Officer Melusine, I will cooperate and provide eyewitness testimony.
Hey, Shinobu, aren't we supposed to be on the same team? How could you...
This isn't a big deal right now, but if you don't cooperate, this'll only escalate further. Wouldn't want to make a fool of yourself.
First, you switch sides, then you go...
All done, Officer Melusine. You can take them now. They won't give you a...
Boss!
That about sums it up. It's not that serious. Their detention period will be just about over when I finish my business here. I'll just pick them up on the way back to Inazuma. This is nothing. I hear the Fortress of Meripede has a different management style from the Commission's detention cells. Oh, are you free later? I'm planning to thank you for your help. Just a moment. Ushi! Come on, we should get going. Ushi has always had his own principles. He never gets involved in anything the gang does that's unreasonable. He also helps handle all sorts of errands within the gang. I once advised him that he didn't need to force himself to, but Ushi seems to have his own plans. Shudder! Freeze to the core!
Final warning! Let's sweeten the deal! Hey! Ninjutsu!
Can't do shit!
the wounded to me.
Beg for mercy.
Final warning.
Flood of frost. Shudder! Freeze to the core!
Let's keep going, team.
Come on out! Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Engaging!
Skyward! Scatter!
Leave the wounded to me.
Crush!
Got a dash.
Make way for the Adeptus! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Yeah!
Hey, ninjutsu.
Providing cover.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Let's keep going.
Skyward!
Yeah! Boost! Kapow! Maximum power! Hi!
Skyward! Scatter!
Headbutt! Hut! Ah! Charge! Volcano kablam! Boost!
Now's our chance.
Seize the skies! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Hero incoming! Charge!
Here. Ninjutsu.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Flood of frost! Beg for mercy! Shudder!
Got a dash.
Take flight! Beg for mercy! More speed! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Shudder! Freeze to the core! Beg for mercy! Whirling snap!
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Phantasmagoria.
Providing cover fire.
Look out below!
Don't tell me they did it again.
I'm not welcome here.
Take flight! By royal decree! Shadow Ray!
Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Out of my way!
Now you're testing my patience.
My opponent! Embrace the ice!
Skyward!
Our bond is strong! I'm getting sick of whirling snow!
Make way for the attack! Scatter! Skyward!
No rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Take flight! Sakura swirl! I'll handle this! Let go away!
Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Is that all you've got?
Oz, reveal thyself! Wings of darkness!
Scatter!
Coming Sato Art! Sumetsu! I'm down sick of this!
Make way for the attack!
Pulverize! I'm terrified! Stand with me! Let go away so
Is that all you've got?
By royal decree, Midnight Phantasmagoria! My apologies!
Seize the skies! Scatter! Skyward!
Embrace the ice! Take flight! I'm getting
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'll settle this!
Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Sooner we're done, the better.
To the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! You can't run!
Lights out.
A new moon rises.
Let my name echo in song! A dash of... Shower me with praise! A burst of flavor! Judgment! Punishment!
Three moons converge.
blood is drawn.
so
Out
much
of my
fun.
way. Let my name echo in song.
Three moons converge.
A little amuse-bouche. A burst of flavor. Slip, slide, spread. Get with me. Rain of bullet.